the next generation of jiu-jitsu and MMA is going to be through the roof. I mean, we see these 5-, 6-year-olds that are starting to do moves that, you know, blue belts 5 years ago were trying to do. And it's very exciting to see. And it's also developing better character because you know, since they know how to do stuff, they're not really, believe it or not, they're not so anxious to get into a fight. They actually don't care. They have their chances to play around here, you know, at their academy.
Right now what we're doing is we're working on an MMA drill. It's going from basically, it's a really easy combination, jab, cross, front kick, jab, cross, front kick. And once they get a pattern going, the front kick that they do, they actually utilize that to get a takedown. So that forward motion makes their legs a lot stronger. And once they get the takedown, then it's up to the person on bottom to actually establish a guard and, you know, use the guard basically to protect themselves so that way they don't get hit too hard. So they're not punching at this point because it's just training, but eventually as they get older and they start pursuing you know, this particular sport a little bit more, that's part of the game. So when you guys are doing this move, you're going really fast. First you start off calm, you know, jab, cross, and you do your front kick. The next thing I know, it's like you're rushing through it. And what you're doing is you're getting sloppy. And not only that, but you're not using all of your tools. You're not using your body. Your body's a big leverage machine, okay? And when you throw a punch with just your arms, but real hard, it isn't very powerful. Now, if you throw your punch, but you use your hips and you lean into it, while you're protecting your face, you have a much more effective punch, okay? So don't be as aggressive as you've been. At the beginning, we start out fine, and instead of getting, you know, some of you improve and get better, you start loosening up, but then others, I'm noticing that you guys are actually using more chaos, more, you know, you're not really controlling yourself. You're actually getting more, you know, trying to muscle your way through stuff, and that's not going to work. If you guys want to spar, you're going to find that out, okay? Well, we're a nationally ranked school, and what I mean by that is we actually have competitors that are nationally ranked. So, you know, we compete 12 times a year, and I myself, I had a good year last year. Actually, you know, I hope it goes this way this year, but last year I was able to win 6 tournaments. So in both jiu-jitsu, which is with the gi, and no gi, which is me going out there in Speedos or you know, shorts and a t-shirt. So our school is not, you know, a success we're not a top level school just because of myself though. There's several coaches here that help me out, and we all help each other out. And aside from that, we all go to other schools and train out of town. So we're constantly learning, we're constantly developing, and we're very thankful to be where we are. But it didn't happen overnight. So there's several top level guys here that compete. We have a very good competition team, and above all, everybody has fun. And the second people walk in the door, there's 5 or 10 people that are trying to help them out, so that way they can get better. Because the better they get, the better everyone else gets. So no weak links on the chain. Okay, we just finished up with the kids class. Now we're going to start our next classes. There's going to be 2 going on. One of them is going to be regular jiu-jitsu, and then the other one's going to be our MMA program. So one thing that I've learned is that if you really want to provide the best program, you can't be jack of all trades. So I am not afraid to get professionals to help me out. So you're going to see Mr. Brian Kovac. He's a former pro boxer from Jersey. He's the one that's going to be telling everybody what to do with the MMA stuff. And hopefully you see someone throw up. Just kidding. So. Lift up. Bring them back down. My right leg straightens out. My right arm goes underneath. I slide underneath. Now I'm in yoke. And I have my lip control. Ready? Both of these classes will go till a little after 9 o'clock. So right now what we're doing is we're doing a little bit of free training so that way people can kind of apply some of the drills they just did. And then the next thing that we're going to do is I'm actually going to go over a set instruction, like a detailed lesson, and hopefully they can apply it sooner rather than later. So some people learn fast, some people don't, but you know, that's the joy of this. So if you're having a hard time with it, you're going to have 10 people to ask, and all the upper belts will be more than happy with it. you know, to give you the input that you need. So, and of course I'm walking around helping everybody too. So I'm a very hands-on coach. I'll actually start rolling around too. Every time your shoulder blades hit the mat, what's the first thing you need to do? Arm control. Control the arms, correct? Now, if I'm getting pressured here, all right, I have to make space. So, you know, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, lock my knees together, push away. Okay, now. That's it. So if this isn't your good leg for some reason, slip this one back in and then switch. Or you might have to turn to your side and then switch that way. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to ever make the mistake of putting both of your legs on the outside. Okay? He's got his elbow wedged against my hip bone. Okay? So what I want to do is just hold. Okay? Pinch, I'm going to fall to my side. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay? Now, go ahead and let the triangle go. And then sit up. Okay? As long as you're pinching your knees together, that'll keep his arm in place. Okay, you guys, as soon as we get this dialed in, I'm going to ask a couple of you to engage these, okay? If it doesn't make sense, do this. I'm very thankful that the school has gone the way it has. When I first started this whole thing, and you know, I had my other teammates helping me out. We never had any idea it was going to go this far. Now we have a very good competition team. We have some people that come in here just to train and have fun, and you know, relieve some stress. But either way, everybody's nice, and you know, it's nice to see everybody training and everything succeeding. So with 2009 in the past and very well, hopefully 2010 will continue. But by all means, it's been a great ride, and we look forward to seeing everybody who comes in here and training with them on the mat. Okay, so this is Matt Baker from Bakersfield Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and thank you for spending a day with me. This is what I have to go through. It's a blessing. I thank God every day. And hey, if you ever want to join us, we're always friendly here. And by all means, there's always training going on, and we like to help everybody out. So until then, have a good one, be safe, and hopefully we'll see you in the future.